Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Right, so I thought I'd give my take on the Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury situation, where these guys are going at each other or having digs at each other on social media. Okay, all you guys got to do is go over to both of their accounts on Twitter or Instagram, and you will see exactly what it is I'm talking about. Now, Tyson Fury, after the brutal stoppage from Deontay Wilder over Dominic Breazeale, pitch perfect knockout, excellent highlight reel, all that kind of stuff. Serious power. Okay, now Tyson Fury come out after then, he did like a selfie video, and he said, congratulations to Deontay Wilder, he's the most devastating puncher in the heavyweight division, blah, 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 he's the best heavyweight, he's the baddest man on the planet after himself. Why? Because Tyson Fury went over there and absolutely done Deontay Wilder and got robbed on points. So that should give you a good indication why he said that already, because he shared a ring with him. But Tyson Fury followed up, and this is a bit I don't quite get why he said it, but he followed up and said that the same thing will happen to you, Anthony Joshua, and you, Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte bit back, saying words to the effect of, stop swinging on Wilder's nuts. So why would it be that Tyson Fury said that? Well, rivalry. He shared the ring with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder put him down. He got up? Yes. He should have won the fight? Yes. Did he get screwed? Yes. But he's saying it because to him, he is above Deontay Wilder. He's already proved he can beat Deontay Wilder. So why would he say that other people can beat Deontay Wilder? Because then it drops his stock. Because then people will start saying, oh, well, maybe Joshua can beat Tyson Fury. Maybe Dillian Whyte can beat Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury don't want that. So here's the thing. Is what Tyson Fury is saying wrong? No, it's not wrong, is it? If Anthony Joshua, if Dillian Whyte stood in front of Dominic Breazeale, stood in front of Deontay Wilder the way Dominic Breazeale did, where he didn't move his feet, didn't move his head, had no guard up, and tried to do a short hook against somebody who's throwing a big punch and has a longer reach, what would happen? Well, Deontay Wilder would land flush on Joshua, would land flush on Dillian Whyte, and both those guys, 9 out of 10 times, will go down and won't get up again for the count of 10. So what Tyson Fury has said is not wrong. But equally, Joshua and Dillian Whyte are not Dominic Breazeale. They will move. They will counterpunch. They will put it on Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder would not have the same confidence going into that fight that he could do that to them guys. Much like when he fought Tyson Fury, he was coming forward because he had no fear of Tyson Fury, because he knew Tyson Fury wasn't going to knock him out. Listen, he wobbled him, that's for sure. Tyson Fury wobbled Wilder on 2 occasions. Was it round number 3 he wobbled him, and then towards the end of round number 12 he wobbled him. But ultimately, there's not much chance of Tyson Fury knocking him out. So this is why Wilder was full of confidence. Now, going back to it, Tyson Fury is correct. If Wilder lands that big punch on either Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua, there's a very good chance they will go down and not get back up again. So what he said is not wrong. But let's counter this one. Can Wilder land the punch? Maybe, maybe not. Ultimately, we have to see the fights to find out. But Wilder's not interested in the fight. For whatever reason, he didn't have the same confidence that Tyson Fury is having, or Wilder's fans are having. Wilder doesn't have that confidence. But here's a question for both the Wilder fans or for everybody, including Tyson Fury. What happens if Dillian Whyte lands that big right uppercut of his or that left hook on Wilder? What happens? Wilder goes down and he ain't getting up. What happens if Anthony Joshua lands a big straight right or the right uppercut? Or the left hook even? Wilder goes down and don't get up. So it's 50-50, isn't it? It's a case of whoever lands the big shot first will go to sleep. So Tyson is being a little disingenuous about this. And we know why he's doing it. Likewise, if, for example, Tyson Fury fought Dillian Whyte, Dillian Whyte lands that big left hook on Tyson Fury, what happens? Do you think Tyson Fury goes down and gets up again? Unlikely. Deontay Wilder's knockout are excellent knockouts. There's not hard behind it. Let's give credit where credit is due. His knockouts are highlight reel knockouts. But so are Dillian Whyte's. Is Deontay Wilder's knockout over Dominic Breazeale or knockout over Bermane Stiverne any more impressive than Dillian Whyte's knockout over Lucas Brown? Any more impressive than Dillian Whyte's knockout over Derek Chisora? They're no more impressive, are they? I'm not saying that Wilder doesn't have more power than Dillian Whyte. I think he probably just about does. But that doesn't mean that if Dillian Whyte lands on Wilder, Wilder ain't going to sleep. This doesn't mean if Joshua lands on Wilder, Wilder ain't going to sleep. This doesn't mean if Joshua or Dillian Whyte land on Tyson Fury, he ain't going to sleep. All three of those guys, Wilder, Joshua, Dillian Whyte, if they land a big punch on either one of then any one of those three will go down and not get up again. Especially if any of those three hit Tyson Fury flush. He will go down. There's a good chance he won't get up again. Yes, he got up against Deontay Wilder, but will he get up again? We've seen Tyson Fury dropped on multiple occasions by not very big punches, which is why Tyson Fury has adopted the style that he has of awkwardness, hit and not get hit, because he knows he's vulnerable. He's very, very vulnerable. But likewise, Deontay Wilder is also very vulnerable. You could say, but Deontay Wilder, he managed to drop Tyson Fury on 2 occasions, and he's far more fast and elusive and skillful than Joshua and Dillian Whyte. Yeah, because Tyson Fury was out of the ring for how long? That wasn't a fully fit Tyson Fury. That's the first one. But second of all, we've seen Tyson Fury hit the canvas before. So Wilder hasn't done anything that smaller guys or lesser punchers haven't done before. Tyson Fury, out of those 4, is the only one who is unlikely to knock out the other 3. But Dillian, Joshua, and Deontay Wilder can knock out each of them. Wilder will not fight Joshua. Wilder will not fight Dillian Whyte with the same bravery that he fought Dominic Breazeale. He just won't. Tyson Fury knows this. He ain't stupid. He knows that. Tyson Fury knows there's a very, very good chance that if Tyson Fury fought Joshua or Dillian Whyte, if Deontay Wilder fought Joshua or Dillian Whyte, they could go to sleep. Tyson Fury could go down and not get up. Deontay Wilder could go down and not get up. It's very simple, isn't it? So what Tyson Fury is doing, he is correct with what he says, but he's also being very, as I said, disingenuous, because just because Wilder lands a punch and Dominic Breazeale goes down doesn't mean the same thing will happen. Joshua and Dillian Whyte is not Dominic Breazeale. They will move. They will be aggressive, especially Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte will bring street fighting into that ring. We've seen it before. He will grab Wilder, he will throw him around like a rag doll, he will try and push him over the top rope, he'll use his elbow on his jaw, he'll hit him in the balls, he'll do all kinds of things to him. But equally, if Wilder lands on Dillian Whyte, there's a very good chance Dillian Whyte will go down and not get up again. But if Dillian Whyte lands on Wilder, same thing. Nobody can say that Wilder can take the punch of Dillian Whyte or Joshua. We've seen Wilder wobbled before. We've seen him out on his feet before. All 4 of these guys, Fury, Wilder, Joshua, Whyte, all 4 of these guys have been on the canvas before and had the referee counting over them. All 4 of them have. Dillian Whyte against Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker. Anthony Joshua against Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury twice against Wilder. Once against Steve Cunningham and once against Pajek. I think there may have been another one. I'm not too sure. And Deontay Wilder against Harold Sconiers. So all these guys can be put down. All of them can. So Tyson Fury is telling the truth, but he's not telling the whole truth. Tyson Fury cannot take the power of Anthony Joshua. He cannot take the power of Dillian Whyte, nor can Deontay Wilder take their power either. But likewise, Joshua and Dillian Whyte cannot take the power of Wilder. Joshua and Dillian Whyte will find it very, very difficult to catch up with Tyson Fury when he's in his groove. Tyson Fury can outbox all three of them. So all four of these guys are capable of beating each other. That's why I want to see the fights. That's why I'm tired of hearing how Wilder wanted to fight all this time, and each time he's offered the opportunity, there's an excuse, there's a reason why the fight didn't happen. Now he's saying how he wants to marinate it. The fans should be patient. Now it's all about money, when before it wasn't about money. It was all about legacy. When a champion calls your name, you step up. All this kind of thing. I don't want to hear it no more. Wilder doesn't have the same confidence that Tyson Fury was having there, or his fans were having. Wilder doesn't have that confidence. Dillian Whyte wants Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua wants Deontay Wilder. Even Deontay Wilder admits it now that Joshua wants him. And he's going to make him wait. Tyson Fury doesn't want Dillian Whyte. He doesn't want Anthony Joshua. If these two were easier than Wilder, then why is Fury not fighting them? Why is he not? Why is he fighting Schwartz instead? Anyway, that's my thoughts. You drop yours. Click your thumbs up and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.